There is good news for small to medium scale business owners. With SME Plus, you get to manage all your operational costs in communication. This service simply allows you to choose from affordable packages and enjoy talk time, SMS data, and business content all bundled in one subscription. The other exciting news is that you get free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Simply dial star 5060 hash, star 5060 hash to sign up today. WhatsApp or call them on 0244 308 111, 0244 308 111 for more information and stay connected everywhere you go. Now, when we started the show, I played you a soundbite from, I nearly said Lexus Bill, no, from Will Smith. He was actually in an interview and made some interesting revelations. I really want you to take a listen to what he said, and then you give me a call on 0302 216 541. This is what Will Smith said.
It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy, right? Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. It's my responsibility to make me happy, and it's her responsibility to make her happy, and then we're gonna come together and build on that happiness. Anything that I need to make myself happy, I will present that to my wife that I need that to be happy. Divorce is not an option. We're gonna be together. So we're gonna figure out how to be happy.
Well, you heard him. So do you agree with Will Smith? And I'm asking you today on our drive chat, as a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness? As a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness? Give me a call right now on 0302 216 541. You heard Will Smith. Do you agree with him? As a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness? 0302 216 541. If you want to keep it on WhatsApp while it's allowed, 055 1111997. Let's take it away.
Drive time on Joy 99.7 FM.
0302 216 541. I have a first call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well.
Great. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Lillian, calling from Dunfermline.
All right. Lillian, did you hear the voice of Will Smith?
I did.
As a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness? What are your thoughts?
Yes, I'm very responsible for my husband's happiness because if I'm not happy, he is not happy.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I feel sad and then he's in a moody way, I have to be happy so that he can be happy. So it's vice versa. That is the marriage. You can't be happy while the other partner is sad. That is not my means. You're selfish. You don't understand what you are into. It's a commitment. So, I mean, if your partner is not happy, you should know why he or she is not happy so that you can communicate and both of you should be happy. That's it.
Okay, but what if you are happy and you're trying all your best, but they're still not happy? What do you do? Don't you think they are responsible for their own happiness in that instance?
Yeah, there should be a solution to that. It could be a problem he or she has, and then nobody knows, and there's a way to, trigger those problems out.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your partner is not happy and you are happy, it could be maybe there's something you are doing that is not making him or her happy, but you are happy. So you should stay and discuss it because one person cannot be happy and the other person cannot be,
sad.
The saddest side.
Yeah. Okay, so you actually believe, you actually think that you are actually responsible for your partner's happiness?
Yes, because
okay.
A situation like this, when I'm not happy, my husband's mood swings. So he always wants me to be happy, and then he's happy.
Right.
So I've realized that thing on him. So anytime I sing, I have to, pretend as if I'm happy. Although I have my personal issues. But I want to be happy so that he also be happy, you understand?
Right.
So it's a commitment. So, you can't say he should be happy and then you be sad. It's supposed to balance.
Right.
If you love each other, then, you should help each other.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lillian, for your contribution.
Please, can I make a request today?
Okay, a song request?
No, a birthday wish.
Okay. Go ahead. Can you send it to our WhatsApp number so I read it out, or you want to say it yourself?
Okay. Anyhow you want it.
Yeah, please send it to our WhatsApp number. Okay.
I will right
Thank
now.
you very much.
You so much.
All right. I have another call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And how are you too?
I'm very well. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
My name is Isaac.
Okay.
I'm calling from Accra Central.
Okay, Isaac from Accra Central. Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. And do you think that you are responsible for your partner's happiness?
In a way.
In a way.
But not completely.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you can decide to make your wife happy, but he refuses to be happy.
Uh-huh.
Being happy is her responsibility. I tell you, you can do everything for your wife, but she can decide not to be happy.
Are you speaking from experience?
Very, very, very much so. I am 35 years in marriage.
You're not 35 years old, but you're 35 years in marriage.
35 years in marriage.
Boss, congratulations, why?
Thank you. So 7th February will be my 35th anniversary.
Okay.
And so I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Can you give me an example? Why do you say so?
You know what?
Tell me.
Especially when your wife is old enough and she is in that mood of older woman, menopause.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, she can make herself happy, not you. Because she decides when to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you do everything for her. I tell you, she's not happy.
Mm.
And so there are times you realize that she's so happy and, so I sit down and say, this woman, I think what I can do to make her happy, I will do it. But whether she will accept it or not, is her responsibility.
Yeah, you leave that one to her.
That's right.
Yeah, because I think that is where the argument is, because people think that, well, you are responsible for your own happiness because, your partner can do whatever it takes to make you happy.
That's
and you
right.
still decide whether to be happy or not. Right.
Yes. You decide not to. And so, in a way, it is true. But you see, he said something also that after making myself happy, or I want something that can make me happy, I can put it before my partner, and then we think about it.
Exactly.
And then off we go.
Yeah. So then you work together.
That is it.
Okay.
But he can decide not to be happy. I can decide not to be happy
as well.
Give me everything, but I can decide not to be happy.
Right.
So I think he's right in a way.
Right. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Alrighty. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with Will Smith? 0302-216-541. 0302-216-541. That's my phone number. Give me a call right now. And I'm asking that as a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness? Or your partner now way for sorting safe? Yeah, because Charlie, maybe you love Kelewele. I know Kelewele makes you happy. I know that when we get home to also makes you happy. I've bought Kelewele, too, and you are still not happy. What should I do? Maybe that's my thought. What is your thought on this one? 0302-216-541. I take a couple of messages. Joyce in here says, what happens when my husband tells me he wants to have an entanglement with someone outside our marriage because that's what will make him happy? Are we supposed to build on that? LOL. By the way, I believe we are responsible for our own happiness, and that's from Josie. Okay, Josie, we hear you. Well, you can also send in your message on 055-1111-997. This one also say, in a way, because you can contribute to your partner's happiness but not responsible for it per se. Okay, that's what this one is also saying, that you can contribute but you are not totally responsible for it. 0302-216-541. I have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm very well, sir. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Dan.
Okay.
Oh,
Charlie, Ekwapum for tutu. I want to deng. Yeah, don't wanna say pass a word here. Nampacho, who say deng? Was asking me who.
Asemi de.
I asked him, Sabana.
Na unim.
Mpacho catch me.
Se ekoba enije dia. Anka ya fa ni nyina ho. Anka nyini baba akọ. Anso me de still am hu ni se ekoba se ti se ba akọ ija. Anka the woman should be happy. But if I'm responsible for my wife to be happy, then I need to accept it. But it's my responsibility for my wife to be happy. I accept it.
Okay.
Because see, I'm also married for 1 year, 8 months now. I'm almost at 2 years.
Okay. I think you're Abba fresh.
Yeah, I think what I've noticed is that I always want to see my wife happy. So I'm doing things that I want to see her smiling here and there.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
So I've accepted it that it's my responsibility for me to make my wife happy, not to just do things shouting at her. You see, some of the little things, then women want to be like, I'm the man of the family. So what? Those things, it kills her down. It kills her spirit down.
Yeah.
So we the men should accept that it's our responsibility to make our wives to be happy at home.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, my brother. And greetings to everyone inside Equiapim Tutu. Okay, I have another call on the line. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Your name and where you're calling us from? I'm very well, thanks.
I'm Pakojo. I'm calling from Ashoman.
Okay, Pakojo from Ashoman. Are you married? Are you married?
Very married.
Okay, great. And what do you think of this? Do you think as a married couple you are responsible for your partner's happiness?
I think that what Will Smith said is deeper than we are looking at it. I think it's deeper than what we're actually making of it. What I think he's saying is that it is okay it's okay for people to be individually responsible for their own happiness. But as a husband, my wife's happiness is dependent on how I treat her, on my contribution to her happiness. Because you see, just as someone said, no matter what you do, if the lady or the man decides that I will not be happy, there's nothing you can do about it. You can always force someone to do something, but the happiness to be derived from that thing is dependent on the person. I know people who have been really bored, and people thought that if you took them to places of interest, they'll be happy. But if the person doesn't change the attitude, doesn't change her mentality or his mentality to be happy,
you're not going anywhere. That's true.
It will be a round smile, and that will be deceptive.
Yeah.
So I think that it is mutually exclusive.
Right.
We are together in this marriage. Both of us are supposed to be happy. But my happiness is dependent on your happiness as well. It doesn't mean that in total you are supposed to make me happy.
Right.
I have to happy myself, as we say in Ghana.
Right.
No one can make you happy if you don't happy yourself.
It be true.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, you too. 0302-216-541. I have another call on the line. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm very fine. Thank you very much.
Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
My name is Abu Mohammed. I'm calling from Japan.
Okay, Abu Mohammed from Japan. Kindly speak with us.
Yeah. Everybody is responsible for his or her own happiness. I'm only responsible for the marriage responsibilities. But when it comes to happiness, how can you make somebody happy when the person is not ready to be happy? Or why should I wait for somebody to make me happy? For that one, I think you are responsible for your own happiness. You don't have to wait for somebody to make you happy.
Okay, Abu,
the thing that makes you happy varies. Sometimes this make you happy. Sometimes the other one make you happy. So therefore, I will not depend on somebody to make me happy.
Okay, Abu,
for the marriage responsibility.
Abu, let me ask you one question.
All right.
So, for example, you like you're saying, you're responsible for your own happiness. Your wife is also responsible for her own happiness.
Yes.
You are doing everything you can to make her happy. Probably she's also happy, all right? Yes. But she also has certain behaviors that makes you angry and doesn't make you happy. What do you think of that?
Well, it is natural. So when you are together, definitely sometimes there will be some little bit conflict. I only have to make sure you are comfort. Yes. At some time we will fight, we will do, some disagreement.
Yes.
But when we talk about happiness, I mean, it is your inner own feelings.
Right.
Sometimes something that makes you happy is different from what makes her happy. Something
right.
that will make you laugh will make her cry.
Cry, right. That's true.
Yeah, so
That's
for
true.
happiness, I agree with Wilson if I heard the voice right. When it comes to happiness, we are talking about happiness, not maybe your comfort or to make you comfortable and all that.
Yeah.
But we are talking about inner happiness. Sometimes you are hungry, but you are happy.
Yes, that's true.
So
That's
we are
true.
talking about happiness here. Yeah, I can make you comfortable and
Yes.
all that. When you are not happy, maybe you are grieved or something, I will try to console you and all that. But when you talk about happiness, I mean, everybody is responsible for his own happiness.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Thank you very much,
you.
Abu. It's still Drive on Joy.
Drive time on Joy 99.7 FM.
0302216541. If you want to keep it on WhatsApp, 05511119997. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Afternoon.
All right. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Selim from Jamestown.
Selim from Jamestown.
Yeah.
Okay. As a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness?
I don't think anybody can be responsible for another person's happiness. All these people who are talking to you, that's of experience. Are you getting it?
I'm listening.
Some of us have made that mistake and it ended up for wrong. It is the two of you who have to make each other happy, not one person.
So it's the two of you, not one.
You alone can make someone happy.
We're not hearing him very well, but we have another caller. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
I'm very fine.
Okay.
I'm Jeffrey. I'm calling from Kanda.
Okay, Jeffrey from Kanda. Okay. So,
All right. So I think we are all getting the whole thing wrong. I'm a Christian, so I speak from a Christian point of view.
okay.
And we are all living separate lives before we come together to get married. It doesn't mean when we come together, we should take off ourselves separately. That's why there are responsibilities in the family. The lady does this, the man does this, and together they make it work. You get it? So in a Christian form, we understand that we come together as one flesh. So we are one. So our happiness is entirely between the two of us. We should make each other happy. It doesn't mean if we are in our separate sections, we are not happy on our own. But I'm responsible for my wife's happiness, and my wife is responsible for my happiness. If my husband is trying to make me happy and I'm not accepting the happiness, then how am I trying to make him happy as well?
Very well. That's a good point.
So it's supposed to be a mutual thing. Marriage is not just two people just working as two people. It's two people working as one. So your happiness is in her happiness is in your happiness. And so we both understand that. We would think that what makes me happy is different from what makes my husband happy. We are supposed to make each other happy. The sight of my wife should make me happy. So if these things doesn't entice me, how then are we getting married?
I get your point. I get it very well. Yes.
Yeah, and I think Will Smith's issue is like whatever happened with her wife and the entanglement is playing on a lot of people's minds. But what he's saying is right and wrong. But we should be happy separately and be happy together as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, bro.
Okay, sir.
All right. Well, I think our brother from Kanda made a very good point. Do you agree with him? 0302216541. As a married couple, are you responsible for your partner's happiness? My man, Fifi Taki, greetings going out to you wherever you are right now. I know you're tuned in and you're sending a message. Fifi says, happy home, happy wife. Happy home, happy wife. Charlie, but this one, Fifi, can you please send in another message? Try to explain what you mean by happy home, happy wife. Because if you give your wife everything and she says, Charlie, me, I'm not happy. Me, I'm not happy. What you gonna do? My Cosby says, never stress yourself to make someone happy. Just do the things that doesn't stress the other person from being happy. Happiness is a work for the individual. It is something internalized. Like what my father told my sister when she said her husband doesn't make her happy. He told her to tickle herself. She would be happy. If you are not happy, tickle yourself. No, now we're straight. Okay, Her Royal Blackness is on the line. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, and you?
Yeah, I'm very good.
Okay, so His Royal Highness.
How are you, bro?
I'm very well, sir.
Thing about happiness, really. I think a lot of people are confusing pleasure with happiness. It is a duty to make yourself happy. Happiness ranges from contentment to intense joy. Nobody can give you those. Outsiders can give you pleasure, but your happiness is already within you. Some things may obstruct your happiness. Some things may affect your happiness negatively, but your happiness is already within you. So some people choose to make themselves miserable. They choose to stress themselves over things that do not matter. And those people, when they go into relationships, make people who were already happy unhappy. Now, if you have somebody you love, you go to them with your happiness and share your inner happiness with them. You don't make them happy. They all share their inner happiness with you. You can, however, give them pleasure through coitus, through shopping, through massages, through talking, through singing, through little things that bring them pleasure. But just as we can buy pleasure, can buy diamonds and gold, we cannot buy love, nor can we buy happiness. We can buy attention, but we can't buy affection. So people need to understand what we're talking about is our happiness within. I cannot make somebody happy. I can bring them pleasure, which may help them find their inner happiness. But that inner happiness must exist whether or not people bring you pleasure. So each one of us is utterly, finally, ultimately responsible for our own happiness. If, however, two become one, then you're saying individually you're no longer Mr. and then Miss. You're now Mr. and Mrs. as one. So happiness is mine and my happiness is yours. But that does not really work. Because even though we have become one to raise a family, we have peculiar things that make us happy. I love the smell of just freshly baked bread. It makes me happy. I love to see children laughing. It makes me happy. I love to see old people holding hands. It makes me happy. Now, if your happiness is based on expenditure, then there's a great likelihood you're not going to be happy most of your time. So really, we are confusing pleasure, which is fleeting, with happiness, which is enduring. Pleasure, which is external, and happiness, which is internal. Pleasure, which is dependent on outside stimuli, and happiness, which is already situated in us, and for which we are utterly responsible for.
Thank you very much, His Royal Highness KKD. Thank you very much, Charlie. Did you get a distinction? So if you like that, some of you play Plasavo. There's a difference between pleasure and happiness. So His Royal Highness, the legendary KKD says, Charlie, the happiness is an inward thing. It begins with you. Well, I don't know what you think as well. But Martin from Osino says, hi, Kofi, he is right. And I think he means Will Smith. Will Smith is right in a way, but it all depends on the couples. Put your partner in the right mood when he or she is having a mood swing. Happy birthday to my sweetest princess, Kristen Ewura Ajwa Obeng. Daddy loves you so much. And that's what Martin from Osino says. What is yours? Daniel says it's mutual. I can't see my wife sad and I will be happy. If she's happy, I will also be happy. And that's from Daniel all the way inside Ekropong. What is yours? Mami Esi Thompson is standing by with news at 5 and she's ready right now.